What's up, y'all? It's Jam and Sam, and today we're going to restore Rayquaza's theme music from Pokemon Emerald. Actually, I have to change this title, because now it says Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, and this is not from Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. This is from Emerald only. Yes, I hope this changes the title immediately. Okay, so we've got that, and now let's go and grab our MIDI. Our MIDI, did I put this in track blueprints? No, I didn't. So I'm gonna have to go and drag it from my desktop. So this is Rayquaza appears. Let's go MIDI out with Fruity LSD. And now we are going to load in our MIDI. And let's see. So now this is gonna play. Wait, what is this? Okay. Oh, I see. Ah, yes. So this is going to be. We're gonna load in our Emerald DLS version. This is not the right instruments. But we know the right instruments. The right instruments are just like it's just the pipe organ, church organ. I do believe, because if you play the original track. Actually, I need to. Hey, Jam and Sam, hope you're doing well. Thank you for doing what you're doing. Thank you, Eucalyptus. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so now I am going to. I want to just drag in Rayquaza's theme, a recording of it. Let me see. Hold on one moment. Let me download this. Okay, so this, let's go and drag in this theme. I just want to make sure because I think it's mostly, I think it's all, I think it's all church organ. Let's go see if that's the case, if that's really the case. That's definitely mostly the case, but I think that's definitely mostly the case, but there is that I can hear that this synth in here. So like this is all church. I see, and it's even labeled church organ. But this one's labeled different, so I hope this isn't like, let me see if this is like a different thing. So these are all labeled church organ, but this one's a reed organ, so I wonder if that's like a different sample. That's like the using the reed organ from the sound canvas. We shall see. But definitely this one is the same. This would be, what is this? This is just our square. So we have a low square in the base. And right now we're in for the rest of it we'll use, actually this one is also, oh, this is also a square. Okay, so we have this layering with the melody, I think. That makes sense, because now we have, I think the GBA only has like 3 melodic channels to work with, so we're using all of them. Actually, this might be where also a synth, because now we're using all 3 of our melodic channels. But what is this then? This is nothing. Okay. Silence from this one. All right, so let's go get our pipe organ then, our church organ. So this is going to be And the church organ is it's going to be from the sound canvas. So let's put this here under all the under the last church organ notes. Let's call this church organ. And then we're going to make this 150% volume. And we're going to turn off the reverb and change it to a SC88 Pro map. Organ, church organ 3. We can find that, yes. So now there's supposed to be 3 octaves per sample on this. So let's go and grab everything that's labeled church organ. Let's do this. Let's see, this one is all church organ, so let's copy this and go find first empty, call it church organ. Okay, and paste this here. So one thing I can do, since all of these notes are going to be, instead of just bringing new octaves in, I'll go use the echo delay, which can also be used as like layering or arpeg or like layering different notes on top of each other. We're going to set the pitch to be 1200 synths up, which means it's going to be an octave stack, and we're going to do 2 echoes, which means it's going to go stack 3. It's going to be a stack of 3 notes. So there's 2 more notes on top of the one that we've written. Okay, so see the difference in that? So we set it to 100%. We have 1 note. This is off. This is 1 note. And this is 2 notes. So it just gets a little brighter, really, because the octave is very, very much will sound like the original. Okay, so we have that. And let's see, our panning for this is going to be a static left pan. So let's copy that to, and I know we're going to have more notes for this, so let's go to our generators, church organ, and paste this to pan 1. Now the volume fades out at the end, so let's copy this volume stuff. Go to volume 1, church organ, and nice, okay. Now, we can move, do we have any vibrato on this? I think we did have vibrato, which is, it seems ridiculous to have vibrato on an organ, but this is video game music, so we don't care. So this vibrato is only on the first note somewhere, but that information is missing in the MIDI, so we have to sort of suppose it. Let's see if we have any other vibrato on anything else that we can sort of, yes, so we can say it's probably this level. And based on this this note here, we can say that it's probably this same amount after the beat. So let's go half. Let's see, it would be 5/2 of a beat. So let's go to here and say 5/2 of a beat. 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then about this level would be, let's see, how much level did we have here? Right about there, a little bit above the first grid. That means this is probably going to be about, let me use the pencil here. Okay, and then that is that. And so now we can copy this and go to church organ. Scroll down till we see the gray stuff, and let's put this in modulation wheel. But now FL Studio is giving us this space that we didn't ask for, so we have to sort of, yeah, recopy it again for some reason. So now let's go and set the rate for the vibrato to be 25. Now it still doesn't really do anything. Let's see. Okay. So maybe we just need more power on that for it to take any effect at all. Let's try doubling it. That's still doesn't sound like anything. Let's try doubling it even more. Now I can hear it a little bit. All right, well that's just the first note. All right, so let's go and grab our second layer, which is this. Now we'll take this from the piano roll, and let's paste this here. This will be on the second part. So let's go to part 2. Turn off the reverb. Make this also an SC88 Pro Map organ, church organ 3. And now this one will also have the same layer because this happens across all channels. So nice. Okay, so and there's no vibrato for this, so we don't have to worry about that. Now we have this part of the church organ. This one stays a church organ the whole time too. But I forgot to copy this hand level. Let's see. Let's go into the church organ part 2 and we'll paste this here. Okay. And now for volume, it probably has that same fade out. And I think maybe if this one has that same fade out here, yes, so we can't quite put this over the whole thing. We can put this over here on volume 2. Yes. All right, so now let's go and... Oh, hey, what's up, Flash? Welcome. The church I go to has an organ too, but my home parish just has a piano. Ah, Parish, you're from Louisiana too. Nice. I grew up in Louisiana. Still go to my home parish lately. I think it's been 50-50. Nice. Which parish is that? I'm from Acadia. That was where I grew up. Okay, let's see. This one here. I think I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing the instruments, even though they are like, they don't even sound like that. So this is like, we have our third layer. Copy this. Here, and now this skips a thing, so we'll change it to channel 3. Now let's go to part 3. Turn off the reverb and let's go to church organ. And then so this is panned this way. Doesn't really change. And so we'll copy this to pan 3. Wait. Yeah, it doesn't really change. Okay, so this one is going to be changing volume a little bit, I guess. So let's go to volume 3, church organ, and paste. Okay, and then our vibrato. But we can't put vibrato on anything that's not the first note, so... But this note shouldn't have vibrato, so we're going to have to switch this around. Let's see. Oh, you're from... Oh, they call churches parishes. Ah, okay. Okay, that I did not know that. That's amazing. Hey, Sam, hope the weekend is treating you well. Yes, thank you, Daniel. You as well. Welcome to the stream. All right, so now let's go and do a switch. But I need that on the thing too. Let's try using the depth knob instead. So let's change this to 25. Why would you? What is going on with this thing? Like, let me just change this. So stupid. Even in the future, nothing works. Okay, so now let's go to vibrato depth 3. Oh wait, I have to copy the thing first. So let's go here. And let's go to vibrato depth 3 and paste this here, but we're gonna have some space here. Actually, is that the one that's missing? Is that the part that's like But I didn't fill that in yet. Yes, okay, so I'm guessing it's just going to be the same as the other note, since we have all legato notes. It's just here. Okay, now we can copy this. Go to church organ, vibrato depth 3, and paste. But now remember, we have to scale it. Oh no, not that much. Oh, I see. It's actually in the middle. Okay. So it has to be sort of a bipolar knob thing. So let's go undo that scaling. And then let's scale it up to where it starts here. Okay. Okay, that's too much. Nice. Okay. And yeah. So that's our church organ. Very nice. I think Louisiana's term parish has the same origin as parishes for churches. I would expect that. The song from Emerald scared me as a kid. Yes, it's very spooky. All right, so lovely. Okay, now we have this thing. Let's see if this is also a church organ. It might just be our second church organ, even though it is like with a different envelope or something, because it's called a reed organ here. Let's try to audition between a reed organ and a church organ and see what fits, what sounds the most like the original. So let's go church organ, and then we'll paste this here, but in the right place, because FL Studio never puts anything where we want it. We have to move it, and let's Alt-C to change this to channel 4. And then we go to part 4, and let's turn off the reverb. Let's try first making this a reed organ. Or maybe, well, let's try first making it a church organ. Let's see. Okay. Nice. Okay, so let's go and let's try our reed organ if we can find it. No, I don't think so. I think it's just another church organ. Okay. And I think there's definitely sounds like there's a church organ in the bass too here. Like that would mean that this is probably, well, the bass, I can hear the bass here too. But I don't really, I think this is like our bass actually. Okay. Well, let's keep on moving on and then see how it fills out. Let's grab this because I know this is our square. It's like an octave square. Oh, it's actually the same note. But they sound different whenever they're added into each other. Is one detuned? Yeah, one is detuned. Okay, so they're a little bit changed. And one is panning from left to right, like all around. Actually, I forgot to copy this panning to the 4th channel. And here's some volume stuff going on here. Nice. Okay, so now let's go grab our square wave. Copy this. Let's go to synths. Paste this here. And let's turn off our release. Let's put a bit of a filter on this. No, don't do that. Okay, now let's introduce another actually we can do a unison and make this like detuned. But the other channel has to be panned all around, so that won't work. It's a good idea, but it won't work. And so now I really just need to put these on like top of each other. But it'll be hard to tell them apart. But actually, we can just Shift C to select a certain color in that case. And now FL Studio doesn't want to put these on top of each other, so we have to force it to. And then let's go. We will utilize our note panning for this, but for that we have to input them manually. It's the first channel that pans all around. Not that it really matters very much. Well, yeah, it is because one of these we'll have to just do. Okay, so this goes center, center, left, right, center. For each bar, and it's the same. It's just a repetitive pattern. So, but oh yeah, it does it on the second part. So, and this is just a repeated pattern. So we don't need to. Actually, one note is longer over there. So yeah, we do. So, all right, so let's select, let's see, this is this note. Let's go recreate that. Dun 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 dun. Nope, wait. Okay, and this one is not. So this, I also want to set the fine pitch here, and I want to like Alt X, change it. So let's audition it. Like we can. Okay, so we can't change it quite as much as we want to. Let's go zoom in here, and then we'll be able to change it like this amount. Is this a square wave? Yes, it is. Definitely a square wave. Maybe it's an octave too low. But it is brighter. It is brighter in the original. So. Oh, this one is different. Ah. What wave is this? This is our saw wave. Ah, that makes more sense now. Okay. So let's clone this square. And this is like, has no envelope, so we can turn off the envelope completely. Actually, this one hasn't, wait. No, this one has the envelope. So let's go and make this a saw. And then let's go this ladder part. Let's shift C and cut. Paste this here. Nice. Now let's call this saw. Now this we can sort of Alt X and turn it down, make sure it's 0. And then we can just the first one is the one that's out of tune. Doesn't quite sound the same. That's nice. Okay. Still kind of creeps me out. Yeah, it's supposed to. I'd like to make a small correction to your term square wave. If you have 50% on, 50% off, yes, square wave. The more general term is pulse wave. 25% on, 25% off is a pulse wave. Yes, I am aware of this, and but this is a square, yes, because if I play it, or is this? Yeah, see, this is a square. It's 50% on, 50% off. I still have, I don't know if I want the filter on this. We'll just lower the, Yes. Okay, so we've got that down. Let's see if that fills out. That should fill out the bass pretty well. Let's go church organ. Remove this. Synths. That's too loud though. Let's go put this to a mixer track. Why does it not play all the way though? Oh, because it stops. I want this to peak at 6. And let's put the torture organ in mixer track. think this is going to be the loudest point. Nice. Okay, now let's see what our last channel is. We have a, another synth, but I think that, yes, that square wave is in the bass. But this is the lead 3 Calliope. Let's see. Let me go listen to this in audio overload to make sure, because this was just another square wave, but usually that's like not. That's like lead 3 Calliope is usually like a different synth. But I need Rayquaza appears in like mini GSF. Let's see. Do I have that? I think I'll have to just go and get it. Okay, so let's see. One moment, please, while we put you on hold. Okay, so I have the file. You won't be able to see this, but I have the file here. Let me check out the synths. Nothing. That's wild. I don't. It's not even playing anything. No file active. What? We have to go into this kind of thing. Actually, doesn't even play anything at all, even if I use the thing. Okay, so we can't use audio overload. Let's go and let me try to listen to it in the. No. Okay, so I think that this would be. This is the same instrument, but I can guarantee. I don't think that's going to be a square. So I have to go. I'm going to go into my other channels and find out which exactly this usually is. This lead 3 Calliope. Actually, I can go into my well, no. Let me just go into my last projects. Let's see. Hall of Fame, Room of Glory. Let's see if Hall of Fame has it. Let me save this. Hello, Bloy Thunder. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so here, let me see if I have any of the. In the last project I did. Do we have any. Wait. I don't want to hear those strings. It's gonna be pulses. This one's lead Calliope. Which one is this? So I think this is our rounded. What is that? Why is this? I did not I've not encountered this before. Ah, is that this one? Why is this? This does not look like I expected the rounded pulse to. Does not look very much like a rounded pulse. Why do I have this? Oh well, so it's a rounded pulse anyway. Let's go back to Rayquaza appears. Let's fill this in. So this we'll drag in now our rounded pulse. And then we'll go and copy this to our synths. No, not there. Here. This is going to be, we're going to put this into its own mixer track and make it a lot quieter. Let's send this to 15 decibels. So let's see, I think we might have a changing envelope here. So we do have an envelope here, so I want to do... No. Why would you... I don't want release. Oh, this is filter. But okay, that makes... Maybe we want this to be a little louder too. Why is it still playing like this if it's not... It should be, if it's sustained to 0. Ah, because the sustain is like up from here. Okay. That's why. I knew something was funky. Okay. Okay, so let's now hear this. Okay, so that doesn't sound quite right. Doesn't have quite the bass response I thought it would. So I think there's something missing in the bass, because if we go here, we're missing a bass. And that sounds like a church organ in the bass, like a really big church organ. But we don't have any of those notes here, so let's see. Like when we go here, there is nothing in the bass, so that means maybe the 3 octaves are lower. So maybe that's it. What happens if we... Let's do this, and then... Let's go this direction instead. Yes! Or maybe it's one below and one up. So that means we would have to turn this back up and then go, maybe we'll turn this down. Because as of here, we only really have a church organ playing. That sounds a little better, but we still don't have that big bass. And since there's no notes in the bass, that means that our notes are, one of these notes is going down here. And let me listen, is it a straight? It's gotta be this guy, because it's changing, it's going up and down, so it's gotta be this guy doing some bass notes. So that would mean that it's kind of spread, I guess. So let's go, maybe this needs to be even lower. But it also needs to be brighter. Or maybe there's multiple organ patches where it's like so this or this would be back up. So maybe it could be like 4 octaves. Because this definitely is more than yeah, that sounds more like it. But it could be that this is like called they put this in the reed organ patch, right? The melody. So maybe the melody is different. Maybe this one goes up here. And these all go down here. But it really just sounds like there should be some more notes in that bass. So let's try, let me undo all of this. Okay, and then let's copy this, paste it here. And maybe this sample in particular goes all the way down here. Yeah, I am hearing that bass in notes playing over there. And maybe it goes even further into the bass. It's like... But this would also include these notes, so maybe we cut it out. And now maybe if we get, oh, we already gave it a mixer track. Let's drag in our default here. See if we can maybe spruce up the bass. Let's call this church organ. And then while we're at it, let's also add one here. And then let's remove the chorus on here. Wait, no, I didn't. Let's add one here too, because I didn't do that. Let's remove the chorus. Remove the chorus here. Call this rounded pulse. And let's call this square. Let's call this bass. Woo! Now this we're still missing that like deep bass. So let's boost this here. Let me use a real EQ for this. And this is pushing too much. I still need this part to fill out. Hear that vibrato too. Except maybe I don't think the organ goes that bright. I think it's just like it's one octave lower. Description's wrong. It says Ruby Sapphire. Oh yeah, I changed that, but it didn't take effect. I think it won't take effect till after the stream is done. Found the OST for Dialog Battle the Oxygen was in those as well as the correct song. Thank you. Now let's see. So the this might be a little. We might want it a little less bright, so that means the octaves are going to go down, which would make sense with the other ones. Here's sure I'm messing around with this. Yeah, that wouldn't make sense with this one. Oh, that's more full. Yes. But now this one is less full, and I think that's because we shift here and go up. This one's a different sample. Now if we adjust the EQ, but now we have some dissonance in the bottom. I want to say that maybe these are higher. Let's see. Nice. Why would you? Oh god. Stop just. That sounds good. I like that. Okay, so let's go and master this now. I want to check my basses at this level. Yes, once those notes kick in, it gets really good. Let's cap this at 3. Nice. Now let's cap the highs at 9. Nice, that's filling out a little more. let's get some reverb on this. Nice. And I want that vibrato to be a little bit more noticeable. Let's go to our project, patterns, church organ. Why do I have church organ 2? No. There should be no second church organ. Okay, so we have this. Let's scale this one up. Yeah, there we go. Now we can hear that. Now let's scale this one up more. Yes. Okay, now let's do some more comparisons. Let's turn this down. And I think that these are, this is more down. Nice. Okay, so now we're lacking a little bit of bass without that synth lowered. So let's bring that back. Actually, instead of that, let's bring up the bass on the church organ. Yes, that's more fulfilling. Oh wow, the mids are now too high. Let's turn up the highs a little more. Let's bring up the highs on this thing too. Turn it down overall a little bit so we can get some of these peaks in there. Okay, why aren't some of those things fading? So some of the organ is not turning down, I think. So let's go. Oh, the volume 4 isn't going down. Okay, let's check on that. Yes. So, but volume 4 here, we used that for volume 3. So let's go here, and then we go to church organ, generators, church organ, volume 4. Now we've got it. Nice. Nice. Okay, I think that's finished. Let's hear this one more time. One more time. Nice. Okay. So this will be we'll put this on the on YouTube now, along with the ends from Ruby and Sapphire. And yeah, then we'll come back with synth. Oh, thank you. So we'll come back after that with what's next. Hold on one second. I'm still getting in the groove with these new files from Emerald. So next is Battle Frontier. So we'll come back with that now. All right, y'all. Thanks for coming to the stream, and this will be Jam and Sam signing off. Until next time.